Start recording. We are live for the day. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another game of another footage Central Esports Smash Games. I'm your host, Holly Rose, followed by my host, Lord Grad. Say hello, Lord Grad.
Yo, 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 ready to get some Super Smash on.
Yeah, love to hear it. We're just waiting to get some arena info, but for now, we're going to train and practice some stuff. But I'm excited. For the season, right, I think it's pretty insane how, we've lost rounds, but we're pretty perfect, essentially, right now. Which is pretty insane, because we've come over some pretty tough foes, but we've been hard at work, I'd say.
Yeah, every match that I've seen has been very exciting, and we've been pretty dominant, which is it's always a good feeling when you're kind of up.
I think one of the biggest factors about that is that all the people that are playing our team are like, I don't want to be mean, but a lot of the teams that we've seen so far have been. There are a few good. Usually there is 1 or 2 good players. Sometimes on those teams there is a player that doesn't perform as well as the others. But on our team we have pretty consistent players, esports, that's a pretty big thing to come across. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is gonna. Obviously there's some people on the team who have a lot of. Not every team is going to be all perfect, but we have some strong players with some strong variety as well, which is another thing that I think is really important.
It doesn't appear as if they're just stuck on one character. They're able to be a little versatile and adjust.
Also, I don't know about you, but I love playing multiple characters. I can't sit still. I told myself in this game, all right, I'm going to make Captain Philip. Well, actually, who was it? Well, I started with. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I started with Little Man, and then I went to Young Link, and then I went to Luigi, and then I went to Fox, and then I went to Dee, and then I went to Kirby, and then I went to Ganon, and then I went to... Well, Terry was the first big one that I stuck with. And then it was Falcon and Terry, and it was Falcon, Terry, Lucas, and it was Lucas and Terry, then I went back to Falcon and Terry, then it was it was Falcon and Lucas, and now it's Falcon and Kazuya. So, I got some novice skills under my belt. There's a lot of novice under my belt, but it's fun to have a lot of characters to play as. I think the variety is definitely good for the casual players, but competitively, I think it's healthy to stick with, in a fighting game, I'd say, it's healthy to stick with 2 to 3 characters.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a Street Fighter player. You ever heard of Punk the God?
I have the only fighting game player that I know of. Is it Fox? Or what? He's like
Sonic Fox?
Maybe Sonic Fox.
You might be talking about him.
He's like consistently one of the best players in multiple fighting games.
Oh yeah, he's insane.
Yeah. He's the only one that I know of by name.
Yeah, so this guy Punk the God, so he plays a lot of Street Fighter, right? One of his big things that he goes into tournaments playing like he'll be playing Ryu, then he'll play Dan, then Lucia, then Bro, he plays everyone. See, on Capcom Pro Tour, his primary was everyone, and his secondary was everyone. And when they say that, they're not kidding me. He's like one of those whiz kids, you know what I'm talking about? Who just have that they pick up something and do it, you know what I mean? He's insane.
So, as someone who's played a couple different, not just games, but lots of champions on different games, or characters on different games, how much overlap is there in skill sets? So, if you're, let's say you had someone who played one character exclusively for a month or 2 months, not play anybody else. And you said, okay, here's a new character. let's see how you do. Would there be a huge drop, or is a lot of the basic mechanics overlap, and then they just have to pick up some of the nuances?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, it depends on the fighting game because I mean, in a game like Smash, I mean, Smash is it is one of the most basic fighting games I think ever made. Every character has, so they have jab, down tilt, up tilt, forward tilt. They have an up smash, down smash, forward smash. They have a neutral special, a back special, a side special, then up special, and aerials, which there were 5 aerials. So every character has like a lot of the same, not the same moves per se, but they have a lot of the same. Every character follows the same format. The only characters that deviate from that, I think Bayonetta has one move that uses motion, and then the fighting characters. But for a game like Smash, a lot of the if I go from Falcon to playing something like Tomb Raider, well, it's a completely different game I have to play. Because this character, I mean, very combo heavy. Like you're hitting stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, what's a combo? Let's see if I can actually do a combo. I'm messing with my combo. You know, he's a rushdown character, but a lot of fighting games, every character has the same sort of every character has the same mechanics, right? Not mechanics, you know what I'm saying? They all I mean, every character uses motions in like Street Fighter. Every character has this amount of moves. They might have some more special moves, but like in Street Fighter 5, every character has 2 V skills, 2 V triggers, a single super, and some other things like that. But I think a lot of it just comes down to practice. Like, for example, when I went from playing what is it? So I used to play a lot of Ryu in Street Fighter 5, and then I moved to Dan, and 2 particularly difficult characters to play. I'd say I'm a good player, but there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of nuance in each character. I mean, Fong is a character that doesn't play like any character in Street Fighter, and then Dan has moves that literally break the rules, so there's so much more to learn. But I think it's very character specific in a lot of cases. How that character is built, how that character is like what their game plan is. Are they a stoner? Are they a rushdown? Are they a grappler? Are they a puppet character? There's so many like things to go to fighting games. So to answer your question, I think depending on the character, I think it really depends on the skill level of the player and how much knowledge they accrue over their time of practicing the game. Because fighting games, they take so much time to learn. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be getting into the games. We got the codes.
All right, we're playing Dakota High School today.
Yes.
And we're getting close to the end of the season. We've only got a few more weeks before playoffs, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I know the playoff finals are December for Super Smash, and our Valorant teams as well. And then I think the quarters, or like the first part of playoffs, is December 3rd. So less to a month before we're in our postseason.
Yeah. All right. So, what music are we picking today? Let's get some Tekken. First Heat Hit.
Hey.
Love me some Tekken. All right. Well, let's have to see who's playing first. Let me get my little stream tool out. And we'll just have to see how it goes today. If you're new, our team has been insane. Like, we have just been getting bag after bag. It's not always been that easy, but we have just been going insane. It's pretty crazy. Right, so. I want round. It's going to be round 1. Well, let's have to see what happens this game. As always, we got some pretty consistent characters on our side. We got Bowser, Pokemon Trainer, Bayo. Players not here today, it seems, but maybe they'll make an appearance. Good variety, and I'm just excited to see. I always get excited to see our team play because we got some nasty players on our team. They are just insane, the stuff that they can do.
Who is out of all the characters we've seen played by the PC crew? Who's been your favorite?
My
Like, which
favorite?
champion or character do you like? Do you enjoy watching them?
Well, all of them really. Every character brings something just new to the table. You know what I'm saying? I can't really pick one because they're all my favorite. What about you? What about you, Lord Wrath?
So I'm admittedly a Super Smash noob, but I really like watching Bowser when he does like the Bowser body slam or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
Bowser. Or, yeah, Bowser
Bowser
Bomb.
bomber,
Mhm.
yeah, and then when he spins and just tears
The
people up with his shell.
the blender, the blender. We got some
Yeah,
crazy blender plays. I mean, that's just what I call it, the Bowser blender. See
I
if they're the
love it.
same on the Ali Rose Twitch account, but
And
also,
then the Pokemon trainer is also
oh,
fun to
Pokemon
watch just
Trainer.
because the versatility
Of
and seeing
course.
3 different characters in one is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm not actually. I mean, I would call that a stance character. Stance characters. That's not really a traditional stance character in Smash Bros. But I mean, stance characters are insane. So we got. I don't know. I don't know. Is that Gaz Skull? I think that's how you say that.
Yes, cool.
Oh God.
Yes, cool. Guess calls from something. That name sounds familiar.
Also, before we start, we have an important message from our sponsors. The sponsors, of course, my socials. You can find me on all of this. I have to change it, but you can also follow the link in the what is it? You can find the Portage Central, uh, other Portage Central esports games on twitch.tv/PC Mustang Esports. Let's get in. We got Bowser versus Ganon. Now these are very
Hey,
hard hitters, but one thing to note is that Ganon is say an F tier character versus a high or high tier character. I don't really know what Bowser's tier, but I can tell you this much. This I think is a losing match. I'd say this is a 7-3 handicap for Ganon because Ace Bowser has so much. But of course, Ganon has the power behind it.
ooh, that was a big swing, and he went from down about 60% to neutralizing it. Now
Yeah,
even pulling ahead.
I mean, these are two very strong heavyweight characters. And, you know, if he hadn't rolled out of that down smash, no, that won't kill. He is a heavyweight. Looking forward there. Take the first stock. Let's go. Like an update. Get him. And he's using. That's not yeah. Oh, two. Well, yeah, like, Ganon is very much a character where if you give him an opening, he's going to take it. And, you know, for their character being pretty looked at, Ganon players know how to work the character. Like, they are exceptional with the tools they're given.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I know from.
Forward smash!
Hey, you got him. That's one of the things that I know about from other games is oftentimes the lower tier characters aren't played as much, but the people who do play them a lot play them so much.
Very
And
dedicated.
because they're lower tier, you don't see them a lot. So often you don't understand all the little intricacies.
Oh, yeah.
And so they can outplay it for sure.
Oh, of course. I mean, like, hey, you're blessed to be a high tier, but you're due to fall to the low tier. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of cases, high tiers rule fighting games. Like, in Street Fighter V, Luke, like, who is it? I think it's Luke. Oh, good kill! Let's go forward smash kill. Up 2 stocks, and that's going to be game 1 of round 1. But of
Nice.
course,
I like how you pulled out the Bowser for us.
we love Bowser. But, I mean, if you're a high tier like Luke, I mean, you just have the tools that other characters don't have. That's the difference between a low tier and a high tier. Another unfortunate thing with fighting games is that, and this is very apparent in Smash, the DLC characters have benefits that the roster characters don't. Like, almost every character has a comeback mechanic. Steve is just Steve. Kazuya can do like 70 damage in like 4 hits. It's the DLC characters have a lot going for them. Usually they're higher tier. Not to say that every game is like that. Street Fighter 5, Dan is a very exceptionally good character. We got Mark. Ooh, is he rocking the? What skin is that? It's that one. I think I've seen Mark run that. But I think high tiers dominate the meta, but it's always good to see a low tier game from a high tier. So it makes you feel good, especially if you play the low tiers.
Yeah.
They was always like, "You're a Dan player." I was like, "Yeah, I know how sad I am." We also love Dan in this house. All right.
We stand Dan.
We stand Dan. Yes. Maybe I'll switch some Street Fighter. But so this matchup right now, Mark versus Bowser. Of course, Bowser has a little Mark. That was a weird hitbox right there. That was strange. Downward hit a up smash. You don't see that a lot. That's Mark. No way character, but has some really good moves. A lot of them very good aerials, and also have pretty comparable. Except when that happens.
And kind of interesting because the last game Bowser played against Ganon, who you said was a slow, hard-hitting heavyweight, and now he's playing against the opposite. How difficult is it to adjust playstyles so quickly from one game to the other for Bowser, to adjust from the slower to now the real quick high move? Ooh, that was like
a lot of his matchup. In this matchup, you really have to watch him for Mark, just jumping around, getting you with all these weird hitboxes. He has a hipper, which doesn't Bowser has a lot of stage control. Whether it's high on the ground, even off stage, Bowser has a lot of but I think a lot of it comes out of his mental game. This player going with 2 stocks into the next game. Wow, I think those are so far the quickest games yet. Wow. Dang. I was not expecting that quick of a match. But it's really the player, Players have to learn the matchups. And if they don't, it's hard to learn on the fly. Like in any fighting game, if you play against a player, every player is right? This goes for any game. Like I don't know, I know I've been playing a lot of Valorant. Like if one person rushes B and they're sniping, chances are they're probably going to do the same thing next game. Most players, not all players though.
Right.
But I know when I played against Street Fighter players, in the download, I've downloaded things super quickly. Something downloaded. Meat Brawler. Oh, I love this character. Oh, you're in for a treat, Lord Rat. This is such a cool character. I love this character. But a lot of it is the download. You have to download your opponents. You got to know how they play, even if you've never played against them before. 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know who this character is supposed to be, but
yeah, what is that hat?
well, the Mii Brawlers, the Mii Fighters, if you don't know, are customizable characters. They have 4 moves. So I think all of their slots can be customized. Not all of them. Their aerials always stay the same. Their special customized. Mii Brawler is a character that, from what I've seen so far, they have the saddest. I don't even know what's called that move. I think it's down B. I think it's Mii Brawler is the Mii character. A lot of their other characters, like Mii Brawler neutral, is way better than Mario. Well, Soaring Axe game this move you gotta watch out for. I think it's talking about if you don't play the carefully, it's not gonna kill though. Oh, and a nice recovery.
Oh, that's so close.
Mii Brawler is definitely a matchup. Any of the two characters. Talk about the down, right? Well,
yeah.
Every Mii Brawler, Gunner, or Sword Fighter that you fight, they could be different. You could fight against one. Oh, nice Soaring Axe. And that worked. You can't even remember. He was at Oh! Yeah, you can't really do that. Charging spec. Oh my gosh, is the Bowser Blender happening? Oh no! Oh, the Bowser side! Turning it into a 1-1.
Oh!
Oh.
He said, "You're going down and I'm going with you."
Yeah. I mean, one thing to notice, some characters can't make it. Oh, no, that's game. Oh, well, round 1 goes to Princeton High School. Wow, that was... It's always unfortunate to lose like that. Ooh. Hey, but that was triple Bowser game. Magma Dragon 3, very strong player. And... Oh, Bowser. Of course. Bowser. I think that's another thing we gotta adopt. Bowser. Anytime something happens, Bowser. Wowzer. But yeah, no, Bowser as a character is very interesting. Like, oh, this got freaking up next. A very strong character. The only thing that Bowser really struggles with is, I would want to say his recovery, but right beside that, Bowser just has so many good moves. You can really like push your opponents with Bowser. I think one of the strongest characters in the game. He's very consistent. Bowser. If you want to talk consistency, Bowser is a consistent character. You know, I think as far as consistency goes, Bowser has a lot of things that you can do over and over again at numerous different sets. And a lot of it's repetitive moves. Like, I mean, the Bowser side is one of that it could have been really risky. I would recommend for a Bowser side, like, you to one. But if you have the stock lead, go for it. I mean, to watch, but if you get killed by a Bowser side, it's not fun at all. Next thing you know, you'll be on Twitter going, yeah, we can get nerfed Bowser. What is right? And I don't think they're doing anything anytime soon. I actually think Smash is not getting any more balance patches at all.
Like they're completely done?
No, they have in-game events, but this is something that I'm very passionate about. But so Nintendo Smash got extended, but pretty much as Nintendo's thesis is that they're live service games. For most of them, after about 1 to 2 years, they stopped supporting them. I mean, they have online events and stuff, like online still works, but no more updates. Smash only got extended because of Fighters Pass 2, which I think gave Smash Ultimate like consistent 4 years worth of content, which is pretty insane for a Nintendo title, but Nintendo's a bit old school when it comes to their online properties. But that's a debate for another day. I don't want to get into it because I get very passionate about that topic.
I love the passion.
That's why I love Sega. Oh, speaking of Sega, new Sonic game came out. That is fire.
There's a Frontier. I heard it's good, and there's a lot of every level is different. Not level, like every area is different.
Yeah, it's an open world Sonic game. Like, you can like upgrade Sonic. He's got a skill tree. He levels up. It's pretty crazy, but there's been a lot of good games that right now. I mean, Street Fighter 6 is coming out next year, but like what? Sonic Frontiers, Modern Warfare 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle Armor. What else came out? There was another game that I was playing. Oh, Warzone 2 is coming out too. A lot of good games this year. Like, I don't know. We gamers are eating good this year. You looking forward to any games, Lord Brandon?
Oh man, actually, yeah, this is the time of year where I get to catch up on some games because I play a lot of League, and the ranked season ends in 5 days, so I get to take a little break. But I mean, I like playing Escape from Tarkov. I want to play a little bit more Rocket League. Let's see, what else do I got coming up? Shoot. Ooh, The Forest. I got The Forest, which is supposed to be a scary game, and so I plan on playing through that. Yeah, and Cyberpunk I'm trying also. Now that they yeah.
We can say this later. We got a match split. So this is Bayonetta versus Womack. Now this is a bit of a strange matchup because these two sides will be opposing coins. But on Womack, it's really hard if you get him off stage or sneeze on him, he's dead.
So he's kind of a glass cannon.
Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure, I don't know when it's I think it's his best. Do you know who Doc Lewis is? Punch out?
Was he the Cutman? Who was Doc Lewis?
Who KO Punch? He was his trainer, and I believe it was something, I think it was Smash 4, due to Lil Mac's capability of air fighting, which is pretty important to Smash Bros. Say, you ain't no air fighter, Mac. Because, Lil Mac dishes out no damage, but if you get Lil Mac off stage, like too far stage, he's not coming back. So that tank is really showing us how Mac works.
Ooh, that was a nice uppercut.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh, he's. Oh no, the whip! The whip forward special reading. Oh, this is your chance to get a combo hit. Oh no! Oh, this is a rough match. Because, well, Bayonetta hits really hard, but it's very light. So if you hit Bayonetta, no time to you gotta be really careful in a match like this because a lot of people will KO punch when a kill right there. That's Max X Factor. It's one of the very few base roster characters that can expect their But he is a very oh my gosh! Dodging that bump smash in the nick of time. My lord, I'm worried here, Lord Wrath. I'm quite honest. I'm scared of. Oh no! Yeah. That's unfortunate, but hey, nice round from Tang.
Yeah, that was very nice. He did a good job dodging those air fists from
but it's
Bayonetta.
Yeah, no, I mean that's very strong move, but you're gonna win if you don't hit it. Like, no, these are we don't need another player. These are school matches, but we might do some open arenas at some point. I don't know. Maybe when we hit 1,000 followers. Hey, if you want to let me hit 1,000 followers, you can check me out on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Of course, we're streaming this on Twitch right now. And you can also check out the Central PC Mustangs Esports Twitch account. It's underneath Lord Rat right there, but you can also check them out. That's my little. But now we got. Gosh, I'm blanking sometimes. I got Sonic on mine right now. We got Pokemon Trainer versus. And I think honestly, Pokemon Trainer plays here. And now I say that, but remember, we are fighting Little Mac. Little Mac is still a very dangerous character. Very, very devious character. He robs players. He might rob you.
We have seen Daddy Big do some pretty amazing things on Pokemon.
Oh my!
Oh!
But Mac, so if Mac can't play on the air, where does he play? He plays on the ground. And Lil Mac's ground game is fast. Like, he can catch people.
Tie it up.
His dash attacks fast. He's got so many fast moves like that. That smash attack right there, that down smash is insanely fast. And he can just armor through things. He's insane. When you put him in the air, he's kind of a flightless bird. I know the analogy.
Big Mac the Penguin.
Yeah, pretty much. The penguin. And he may be a flightless bird. Smash.
Oh!
And he almost
I thought
hit
they were
him
both
up.
out.
If that up would have hit, that would have been a KO. Oh, and he's wasting the KO punch right there. It's a valuable resource for Mac by trying to get the counter, but he's never finished with that. Punch Trainer ain't taking the bait, and is that a kill for Mac? Might be. No, that is not a kill for Mac. Decent air speed. Boom. 2-1. Oh. Gonna see some wise play here if you want to take it back. Little Mac is just very impressive. This is one of those characters. We were talking about like how players don't have to practice controllers. Here's this. you that players do not have a lot of practice. That's yeah, that's the Lomac is definitely the luckiest here that no one expects. You see that either really good player
or really bad player.
yeah, little Bobby who just got beat. You know what I mean? Christmas. But even
not in the hands of Tag. He is putting in some work here.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest, Tag will not favorite players right now. You know, I love me some Little Mac. I used to play him. He's a very adamant Little Mac player. And I ended up not playing Link seemed cooler. I mean, you got like all the zoning stuff, you got handle. Oh, see the make or break right here.
Oh,
and Tank's coming back. Oh my gosh, there it is! The up B! The timber up B! Oh my lord!
Oh,
no,
it was so close.
It was! But hey, he's at one stock next round.
Yeah, and even though he took 130%, he's going to reset back to 0.
Yeah, that is one of the things about this format that I think is just insane. Like, I mean, it's crazy how you see, like, I mean, last round it was Mac, you got Tag below Mac, who is just, he's steamrolling, you know, he's throwing punches, everyone who comes in the ring, they're getting knocked out, teeth flying everywhere. Mike Tyson, where is he? No, this isn't Mike Tyson's punch out, this is Little Mac. He got the belt, and now he got the world champ belt, and now everyone else is scared of him. He may be small, don't underestimate him. But
well, you know what? In Bowser we trust.
And I will take this: Magna Dragon has a lot of cool Mac knowledge because I used to play Little Mac, so
it should be a matchup they're familiar with.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've really played Little Mac, but he's racking up the damage here. I mean, this is Bowser Bomb. Trying to dash attack it, ledge not gonna work. 113. Oh, and he armored through that. Armor is so important for Little Mac. It's so important. If he armors through something, I mean, that could be your stock just because of.
Oh,
And we're seeing a little bit of panic. Gotta watch out for the double counter. That is like one of the things you don't do, and he just did it. Like in the Little Mac Bible, clearly says.
thou shalt not double counter.
Yeah, thou shalt not double counter. Like that, but oh my gosh, Tag is killing it. Tag is just killing it.
Running through P2 right now. Oh,
that's Dab. That is Dab. It's not. Somehow Tag powers through.
and he's got his KO charge.
Gotta be very careful in this matchup. Oh, but the forward tilt. Tag is defeated, but our last player is at one stop.
So has to run through the other two Dakota players without losing a single life.
Yeah. Oof. I'm gonna be honest. You know, we love Bowser. Tag. I love you, bro. You show the world what Mac is capable of. I think Mac is the perfect example of a character that is weak, but can just do so much with like the tools he has, or lack of tools, because Mac doesn't have much of an air game. We got another Mac!
No.
Is this the Little Mac Brigade? Is this what Smash players? Purgatory? Go! Playing Mac, and he's collecting one of the best Macs, I think. The red, white, and blue Mac. They're going to some damage for sure. Alright, let me get. Where's Mac? Where's Mac? What rocking the red, white, blue? You know, July was a few months ago, but oh, up tilt, into the jab. Oh, 76.
Oh.
Oh, very laggy move. That's not safe. Gonna reverse that. There we go. Reverse that. Bowser bomb. Trying to go for the floor. Sometimes you hit, but now you have KO punch. You can. Oh, just wait. Oh, and that counter saved it right there. He just fell right to that without the counter. That was his death.
Oh.
Oh, trying to go for the down air. I think that might kill him. Back there, but I got two. Person in. Alright, well, it seems the Little Mac army is upon us. We really are going for maximum damage. I don't know. I think it's about to say our prayers, praying that Sakurai. I think Mac is coming back, baby. Actually, he's a really good Little Mac player. Their name is Peanut, and they are, I think, one of the greatest players, low-tier players ever.
Nice.
Like, you want some crazy Little Mac, just like Smash Bros. Ultimate, Little Mac clips. You know, he's crazy. Alright, now we're neck and neck. 1-1. This could be the first loss for Portage Central, or we could pull through and get the dub. What homework do I got? I actually don't think I have any homework.
I think we all might have homework after getting schooled by MacList.
Oh yeah.
So.
He's gonna be. This is how you do it. You up tilt, jab, do it again. Up tilt, jab. Alright, well looks like yes. Oh wait, no, it's not funky. No, it is funky. Okay. Everyone's switching up. Yep. No, why do this when they do like start clicking like stuff?
Trying to keep you on your toes.
And they're testing me. This is my test. This is my game. I have to like one of those people in court, like right now. That's what it feels like.
The stenographer.
Yeah. Is that what they're called?
I think so.
Man, I can't imagine. So with that job, do they gotta write like everything down that happens?
I don't know if they write everything, but they write a lot, and they use shorthand. It's not they don't fully type everything.
Oh, looks like might be fungus. And now it seems like nope. What are they doing? They are just oh my lord. And they're probably picking stages right now. It's probably why they're jumping all around. But I think it's Magma Dragon. Ready? Yes, the Falcon! You know, I know, like,
Ooh.
Port Central, but at the same time, it's Falcon. I love Falcon. I just love Captain Falcon. He's such a cool character. This is another character that matches with. And if I know anything about Falcon, it's these two characters kind of in the same boat. They do a lot of damage. There's a lot of crazy moves, a lot of fast moves. Aerials are great. You have things like up tilt with spike off ledge. You have sweet spot in the crazy. The Falcon one, but you don't. Right now. Oh! Oh my gosh. Some crazy stuff happening right now. Oh, that's one trying to kill. That's not gonna kill. But he's now 120% against Bowser. Really gotta watch out. Oh, and he armored Fruit to get another Bowser bomb. Oh my lord, tough guys.
Oh, and he back still.
You know what Bowser did? He read the MacBook, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you shouldn't have done that, buddy. You shouldn't have done that. That's one of the
Oh.
only reasons that last one isn't even viable you're supposed to catch. What the fuck is that? But it's weird, isn't it? Falcon is falling. He had a playful bird right now. He's just falling. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
3-stock dub.
nice. Fire breath seals it.
I don't know what's going on there. He Falcon kicked off stage, trying to get back, but I guess Bowser just neutralized his upbeat because he just couldn't get back after that. I mean, that's one of Bowser's specialties. He'll do that to you. Flame Breath is an excellent gimp tool. It's crazy. See, you play a lot of League, right?
Yeah.
What does gank mean?
So the gank is, I guess the easiest way to describe it would be like to ambush.
Ah, okay. So you go around and gank the group, the players or whatever. If we're
you show up to surprise them.
Ah, okay.
Or if it's 2v2, then you would show up and make a 3v2.
Gosh, tag back with the Mac. Mac is back. And 51% right off the bat.
Oh.
He starts playing like this and starts rapping. Nobody wants that.
I want that.
I would freestyle, but the thing is,
No, I completely understand. That's why I no longer freestyle because it's too easy for
it's so
oopsies.
so easy. Actually, I was rapping the other day. I was rapping to the worst beats of all time. This is hilarious, but I was spitting some fire. Like Bowser's Castle fire bars that I had. Nuts. Oh, and he's flame breathing him. Oh, what the heck? That's what I've been talking about. If you can do that,
Oh, we got him.
He just falls.
Yeah, which is nice, but now they're tied up, but they're still beating us percentage-wise, so they're still in the top spot.
I never really realized this, but he really moves like a boxer. His posture, he's so fast. His recovery. Where's the recovery? Woo! That's big right there. Oh, the KO punch! You gotta watch out for KO punch. It is such an equalizer. It's so easy to combo into it too. Trying to counter off stage, it's not gonna work, man. Oh, the border? It's not gonna kill. Oh no!
So close.
He just armored through that neutral air. Oh, the Bowser Bomb's gonna kill. Yeah, that'll kill. That was neck and neck. Oh no! He hit him with the back classic!
Oh,
I love doing that. I used to do that all of the time. Oh my lord. One of the best things about Smash. You run up to a player, you just don't do anything, they start moving, just hit them. That is. Well, now it's 1-1. But Tag is at 1 stock here. I think he's one of the strong. Tag has shown me one of the strongest Mac players of all time. Well, I'd say about Mac players, but he's really strong. Just insane Mac plays. My mind is scrambled. It's not that often to see a Little Mac player who plays like this. All right, now we got Little Mac versus Bayonetta again. Hopefully there aren't all whiffs this time. You do not want to whiff Bayonetta smoke any of our Smash attacks on Little Mac. Of course, 1 to 3 butts. Mac can equalize really quickly. Start up combos. Bayonetta leather. We got 2 leathers. Just look at the damage. Yeah. You gotta punish him. You gotta punish. Oh. Bayonetta's got some great combos. If you want to get a lot of damage, make the armor, you really gotta play well because she got nerfed. Like in Smash Force, everyone had a pocket pick. You know those characters like everybody plays this character just in case, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone had a pocket pick. Basically, and like, oh no, the whip! You just can't win those, buddy! You can't win those! It's not what you want to do! And I'm on the edge of my seat right here. Yes! Yeah!
Oh, nice.
I was starting to get worried.
Me too, especially 2.
2? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so Tag has 2 left. Or sorry, Tag Rebeam has 2 left.
Yep. Oh my lord, I'm just like my brain is just scrambled. Like I am just oh my lord. You know, I was not expecting to see 2 middle match players today. Actually, I have to see it. Gahad Cole.
Gaz Cole. He's the name of an orc from Warhammer 40K, which is another super nerdy thing.
I haven't played it. Don't people sound like that?
Yes. It is
Warhammer?
an expensive hobby. I do. It is an expensive.
That's cool. But I'm actually like, I mean, I've heard like, so it's 10, like, because I know like to get the 10, but is it?
No, well, so it depends on what game you're playing, but like traditional Warhammer 40K is a tabletop game, and most games last anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, depending on how big of a game you want to play.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you you build armies. Every army, there's like orcs. There's
nice opening.
Oh, it's
Ganon is combo. You know, he's called Gahad. They call that, you know, Ganon green, like an orc, you know.
Oh, that might be.
A Gerudo, so. Yeah, so I gotta ask. With all those like all factions,
Yeah.
one faction, or do you have like both?
Well, it depends. The tricky thing is it is nice, except he makes it 1 to 2. And this is their last player, I believe, for Dakota's side. So he's in a good spot, but still has to close it out. Yeah. So ooh, that was a nice combo by Bayonetta.
Yeah, how many like factions do you have?
So I played a long time ago, and I had 5 different ones. But I just got back into it like less than a year ago, so I have 1.
And how much
Yeah, so
light character versus the
Oh.
sword, that's
all right, so we go into the last series. Dakota's going to be down 1 stock, but other than that, it's going to be pretty close.
of course.
So each unit, you buy units to build your army, and units have different costs, but most units cost between $30 and $50. Though some can be a little bit more expensive if you want like a really special unit.
Wait, when you say unit, are you talking like just one little statue or like a group of statues?
It depends on what the statue is. So there are like some main characters that might be. Well, actually, let me check. So like the head of my army. Is if I were to just buy him from the store right now, he would be $160 for 1 model, 1 unit.
I mean, are they high quality models?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
So it's like
Yeah.
worth the money.
If you if you enjoy the hobby, yes. Is that something I would say, hey, if you want to try this game, buy this guy? Probably not.
So like you start off with like the smaller fish, and then you go on the bigger fish to see.
Yeah, so you can get like a starter army for about $100 or so that has like 4 units in it.
Is that dead? I think that's dead. Oh my lord!
Oh.
Yeah, Ganon struggles. I think Ganon really struggles against Trainer. But you see how much damage Ganon just did there? Like he does.
Dropping the 62.
Yeah, no, it's Ganon. Forgot about that. Yeah, up there is hit your stage, which is insane. That's cool. But yeah, like Ganon has a lot of power. It's just he struggles with like speed and real power. I think that's it actually. I think that's a Ported Central dub.
Oh, well done. That was close. Good job to Dakota for fighting back.
I gotta say, like, good props to all players all around, but I think the real start today was Tech. Like,
oh yeah,
insane little back. Just, I mean, I was worried. I thought Tech was gonna come back and just win it all, but yeah, they had some good games all around.
it was good.
So Warhammer, I just want to. So you don't gotta answer this question. How much have you spent on Warhammer throughout your life? I just gotta ask.
Most recent army or like total throughout my life?
Total. Fucking total.
A number that I'd have to if I had to just give you a number as a guess off the top of my head, I would say probably $3,000 maybe.
You know what? I think like that's not even crazy. I would say because like there are like if you enjoy it all, see more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you enjoy it, more power to you. Like hey, I buy Model Kiss too. I like Gundam, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I know like I'm proud to say that I spent a buttload of money on that. But it's fun, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna go and spend 3K right now, but over time, I feel
right.
Like I think it's reasonable.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, my current army, I spent maybe 400 on it, maybe 500 on it. But a while ago when I had like 5 large armies, it was a little more costly. Yeah, it's fun. Everyone has their thing. Some people spend that much on video games, on art supplies, on car parts, on whatever. So you just find something you're interested in, and that's why we work.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's what we're going to call the stream for today.
Hey, great job. It was fun.
Babble about. I mean, we talked about the Smash games, but if you like hearing us talk about like Warhammer 40K or how much money we've put into our hobbies, well then follow us. Well, you can follow me on all of my socials, and of course, if you want to see what our Porter Central High School esports team does, more of that, you can follow us on www.twitch.tv/PCMustangEsports. There, I got it right. I'll be sure to memorize that so I can set up future streams. But we'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.
All right, bye, everybody.